Hello everyone, and welcome back to quite a familiar sighting, a rebellion. So, let's take a look at the location. We are here in Prussia, or more precisely Brandenburg. Former Prussia, I should say. So here's what we're up against. Yep, pretty much the usual line entry. Nothing... I think we had Grenadiers facing us. Yeah, we definitely had some elite units facing us in Great Britain, but we don't have that anymore. Well, I shouldn't say Great Britain. I should say England and Wales, because Scotland and Ireland is still part of Great Britain. Well, technically United Kingdom, because isn't this entire thing United Kingdom, and this thing is Great Britain? Anyway. The point is, we have these guys to throw out, or preferably kill. Only problem being, you can see my army is actually quite banged up from last time we fought anything, so I had just enough money to do this last time. I had to pay like 6,000 to repair it fully, but I didn't have that amount of funds. So now I'm going to go for repairing right here, and I know that these guys will go for my capital as soon as possible. That's just the nature of rebels, so we'll solve that problem. What's that do? That was weird. I hit the button there and something happened. Anyway, just to be sure, just to be safe, we'll leave some unit in this place. Yeah. Looks full and functional, and will surely defeat these guys. I basically just put these guys right here. I reinforced, just because I don't want the remaining line infantry to be so banged up that they just disintegrate and disband completely. I rather want to actually keep them. So there's that. In other news, we have a fully functioning army, with a lot of artillery, a lot of cavalry, and very little line infantry, I must say. We really want to have some more, but problem is, what do we replace him with? I want a lot of cavalry. I have a lot of artillery. Well, I think we'll go for artillery, despite how awesome it is to have massive amounts of artillery firing at once. Also, I am turning this guy back. I just recruited a general here. It was, yeah, not really that much to gain by it in the end. So in the end, it didn't even matter. Let's see, there we go. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Militia, definitely. There we go. But how is it? How is it when it comes to technology? Huh? Militarily, it's quite good. Like this thing, yeah, military technology in general, looking quite good. I'm a bit behind on metal industry and basically industrial technology as a whole. Of course, once again, I need wealth nations to be able to research machine tools and be able to build the steam engine. So that'll be quite the occasion when that actually happens. But we are focusing on England for now. Or Great Britain, the faction called Great Britain. So we now have some defense because, well, this is a rebellion waiting to happen. Speaking of, what did they destroy? Oh no, just workers on strike. Yeah, I put down the rebellion last turn. Didn't think about that. But as you can see, I am in range of Edinburgh. And I think we will capture it because, once again, 2 units of good line infantry and then militia. And then, of course, the usual citizenry, as I like to call them. So yeah, we have some veteran units and some stand units, but mostly elite units. So that's something. We have a little bit of cavalry. Only a little. Oh, forgot about this thing. This damn thing. Settlement fortifications. So I'll just have to be siege for now, and yeah, I think we'll build. Yeah, I think that's suitable. A suitable amount of artillery. Let's see, where is our victorious admiral? Here we go. Same star level at this point. I repaired his navy, including his flagship, which was quite backed up. That was my fault, allowing it to, yeah, basically have another ship explode in his face. Also, where should I put you? I guess in Brussels. That's a nice place to put you. You're not really needed anywhere else, to be honest, because all of this is actually at peace. So, there's that. So yeah, basically we just have to starve these guys out. Or wait for them to come in and attack me. Which they most likely will do. So, there's that. Let's see. We should build some more vessels right here. And now we have some funding. Well, do you want to go and improve other settlements? Yeah, we probably would like to do that. Maybe in Prague. Have some better units available here, because I think a war with Austria again is it's quite possible. It's definitely a possibility. And as by now we can, well, a decent amount of units, but still nothing, just basic units, and nothing special. So unless I want to build an army in France and march them all the way over here, I want a better Prague, so I can build better units. So there's that. Oh, Scandinavia, under one banner. I didn't think about that. Yeah, Finland isn't Scandinavia. It usually isn't defined as Scandinavia. Scandinavia is usually defined as just Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. But, you know, lots of people call it different things. This is a prime example of that, and I have shown you an example of that in this very part. But yeah, I think all we can do for now is basically just try to build our navy. Let's see what we have available for price, or how much do they actually cost. I don't want a 5th rate, so I'll rather just save the money. Yeah, we don't really need any more units here, just for protection. Well, we might want some fancy units though. Also these guys, which really did show their worth. Oh no, I think I'm mistaking them for another unit, so never mind. Let's quick take a look at our diplomatic relations and just look at the trade possibilities. Oh, nice. Let's see, but they're possibly saying like, no, we are not simple. No, we are not the wives of desert goat herds who can be bought with a handful of shiny trinkets. So most of these guys won't actually say yes to a trade agreement. I might pay them a little bit and have trade with them that way, but still, 17,000? It's, yeah. All of these guys, I think it's, I think we can manage to put it that way. Anyway, I think this part, not this part, but this turn is over. I don't have anything else to do. I have some units in America, but there's not many of them, and I don't have a navy, I think. And yeah, I think I only got Georgia by this point. Yeah, Georgia and French Guiana, and that's it actually. I'll have to take a look at the Americas next turn. And here we go, the Prussian rebels are attacking. So yeah, actually, we have about equal numbers, so it was actually quite a good idea to take back some units. Let's see, you and I think you. So this will be a much... I'll have a bigger chance of actually winning, because I didn't realize that it would be this close. Of course, I don't think the artillery is counted for, really. Not as much as it actually should be. Also, another thing, you might recognize this music right here as not being part of Darthmod. That's because I eliminated the music, mostly because of it was using The Last of the Mohicans in the background. And for a few parts, my videos didn't actually have any music in the background at all. But in the last part, I brought it back. Not in the way this is done, but I just inserted the actual soundtrack into the background. So that's why we hear battle music like in the middle of the campaign screen. Oh yeah, of course I'm defending a fort. Forgot about that. But yeah, in this part I basically found out that in the launcher you can just enable music, or enable music. What's the correct thing? Deselect enable music? Anyway, the point being, the music now back in the game, it's basically the vanilla game's music. So yeah, took quite a long time to just say it's a simple point. Well, that's me, I guess. Anyway, let's see, what units do we have which actually are able to, or capable of defending here? Yeah, I think that's it actually. Also, we might be attacked from this side rather than this side, so that might pose a problem. But if that is the case, we'll try to shuffle them around and, yeah, take things as they come. Oh, I didn't think about these guys. So I actually have quite a bit of cavalry. Also, you guys, the general, of course, but of course you want to protect your general, you don't want to rush him head-on into a melee engagement. But you guys might prove to be very useful. Anyway, okay, they are deploying here, so that's good. And we will also do this, take this unit, and then shuffle these guys appropriately to an appropriate depth. There we go. Do they have a cavalry? They have, but they have dismounted. Oh, also a unit of musketeer. Well, they are... they can be dealt with pretty easily, actually. So what these guys will do is to rush up to them and then fire a volley at the same time, all 140 men, just at the same time, if they can actually find their way out of this fort. I know it's... wow, come on you guys. Anyway, they will fire a volley and then they will then charge if I, of course, put in the correct order, which I, of course, will. But we have more important matters. As you can see, we are actually slaughtering them. Yeah, that wasn't an even fight at all. They are, of course, going to return. Not those guys, but these guys, they will make the return. And the artillery is butchering my own units. Great. Brilliant. Need to do everything around here. Anyway, all but one of my... wow. Anyway, so try to do what I was trying to get you to do. Oh, we're getting charged right there. But, counter-charge. Okay, they're a militia. I didn't really have to do that at all. But still, we have taken down, let's see, that's 27 men. And then just charge. And yeah, kind of the point was you hit him with a massive amount of guns at once. And then you charge them while the demoralizing effect is still in effect. But it didn't matter here because Yeah. They had the they had both the morale debuff from being shot at, by artillery, being charged by cavalry, and so on and so on. So that really didn't look too bright for them, as you saw there. So now the enemy has basically gone back to, and apparently that's it. This is too bad. I set them to the French drum fife, but apparently the settings didn't actually trigger appropriately. That does happen with this mod, and it's happened constantly, and it's incredibly annoying just because of one thing, and that is that what tends to change is the camera or the camera type. And what I'm using now is the debug, so I basically could do this if I want to. But if you don't have this enabled, the camera is, I think it's down to the range, so around there. And it's not so much a problem in this mod. Well, could have been a problem in this mod, but since I'm not using 40 units at once, it's not a problem. But if you have seen my my Napoleon campaign, you know just how much you really need that camera. And of course, it's nice to be able to have a full view of the battlefield like this, and not have to do like this. And oh, where's the unit? Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Or of course, just double click it. But never mind. If you're looking out for an enemy unit, that is, then it's a much better thing to have down to the range. So these guys are broken. Then go on, push up. The dragoons are routed. Let's see. Where are the dragoons? Oh, that's actually them. That means they are targeted by my artillery, which means they are now hitting my own units. So turn them off. There we go. You guys should be losing, but you're only losing slightly. 286 to 113, so yeah, quite one-sided there. Oh, you came back. Well, I'll give you several musket balls to the face, and that should fix that problem. Yeah, run, damn it. Because these guys are gonna take quite a battering actually, and they are an elite unit, so I really want to keep them. Did they actually fire? I think they fired. I heard a lot of noise there, so it was a bit hard to tell actually. There we go. Now they should be routing pretty soon. And yeah, that was actually it. We defeated the rebels. And now it's time to try to chase them down. Yeah, but my general won't be able to reach them in time, unfortunately. He might be able to reach these guys. Well, they're already shattered and have achieved major losses as compared to their unit sizes, so just end it here. We probably have to chase them nonetheless. And here you have it. As I said, quite one-sided. So, what remains? Basically banged up by units. Let's see. Just take a look at the agent first. Okay, he should be Catholic. Yeah, he is, so that's good. But let's take a look at you. Okay, banged up militia, line infantry, dragoons. Oh, of course, they dismounted immediately. I was like, I didn't remember it being cavalry there. But that explains it. So, another rebellion imminent, workers' rights, church school. Oh, yeah. As long as they go for the churches rather than the research facilities, I'm actually fine with that. Of course, they don't like being converted to Catholicism. But frankly, that's their problem, not mine. We still gotta wait another turn for the cannons, so that's that. Other thing, we can take a look at America now. There we go. Yeah, as I said, we have French Guiana. And yeah, if we wanted to, we could just go on and grab Dutch Guiana as well. That wouldn't pose too much of a problem. Just some rebels, and they're usually pirates, I think. Yeah, I think they're pirates. Well, no, there are pirates on these islands. But these guys, they should be... Yeah, I think they're natives. Actually, Native Americans. They don't have the... yeah, this is still American technically, but, you know, South American. They just use the... yeah, as you can see here, the natives I can recruit are basically the same as you can recruit everywhere on this continent. So it doesn't really matter in that regards. But what I was saying was we can go on and grab this if we want to. And when Britain falls, which it will, I guarantee it, we can go and grab, well, take back Martinique, grab these, grab Bahamas, grab Jamaica, take back Georgia, and then we should be able to, since we're still at war with these guys, go on and recapture. Oh man, look what they're doing to the place. Anyway, recapture New Orleans, or however you pronounce it, up Louisiana again, and yeah, I think we should be able to grab all of this. Also, didn't think about that, but of course, New Brunswick, I think, and Newfoundland, and basically the entire Canada, at least what's settled by the British, will be rebelling, and should be ripe for the picking. Oh wow, I completely forgot about these guys. Oh wow. These guys are like from the start of the campaign. But they can actually go on and do this. I didn't think about that. Well, I guess we got ourselves a battle. So, here we have it, the Forgotten Army, as I would call them. They are ready to capture... Let's see, where's the actual settlement? Around here? I think so. Oh, here I guess. Of course we are fighting natives. No, we're not. Well... No, we're not fighting natives. There might be some native units in there. As you can see, I have native units, and France is definitely not Native American. Let's see. That looks good. This area is actually quite hilly, so it's not easy to find a good spot for artillery here. But this will have to do. We have native musketmen, auxiliary units, chasseurs. Basically 2 units of light infantry. They don't have the light infantry doctrine yet, but hey, that's a pretty small problem, I would say. But they will have to act like basically line infantry for this battle. We have to do it that way. Let's see. Then we have native bowmen, and yeah, I think we're ready. So all of these guys should be walking, but hidden except for these guys. Yeah, so beside these guys, all of my units are actually hidden right now. Quite nice. Let's see, what do I want to take down? Okay, definitely these guys, because garrison militia, really. Also, you might think there's hidden units here. No, they're not. These are the only guys I have to defeat. So, basically, go for the only good units, and the rest should be able to, well, should be killable, definitely, by my units. So we'll do this right here, and push up the native bowmen. And try to get them like below a firing arc, something like this. Yeah, so they're not in direct line of sight for the muskets. Okay, 11 casualties. That's a start. And if they do actually crest the ridge right here, these guys will be able to take some quite nasty pot shots at them. 120 range against, let's see, 85, that's understandable, and 120. Yeah, that's something that has bothered me in recent Total Wars. I think it might be so in the vanilla version of this game as well. And that is the fact that bowmen, they tend to have the same range, or actually, in some cases like Fall to Samurai, actually greater range than muskets and rifles, which is just incredibly silly. Of course, I know that... Wow, you are so stupid. Of course, I know that the range of a bow is great, but compared to a musket, give me a break. Also, what are you guys doing? Are you hitting anything? Look at these arrows. Look at this. They're only hitting the edge of their... They're actually hitting way over the target range, but not actually hitting any of the men. Come on. I'll see if they can do this. Hit some of them with an arrow. There. Maybe one hit, but only at the edge of it. Like they were standing right here, and they were firing like over here. Really weird. But anyway, main point, I broke them. There's no use chasing them because I assaulted the settlement, which means that all units was killed, and they would be killed if it didn't work like that way anyway. Just because that those guys were what's it called? Garrison troops. Yeah, the grey bars you see right there. Yeah, but now I actually have gold. And since I have a basic steam pump, I can upgrade. And this needs to be repaired as quickly as possible, and we need to defend this. Wow. I definitely forgot about this army. Well, now like, how many turns? 50 turns? Nah, not that many, but 30 turns later, they're finally useful. Yeah, good thing I was checking out America. When it comes to India, I think we don't have anything. Yeah, not anything at all, but Sri Lanka, or Ceylon, is a rebel state, so we can just go in and take it. Of course, the same thing applies to the Barbary states. These guys are rebellious, or well, they're not rebellious, but they're by default at war with everyone else. So that means basically at any point in time, I can just walk in and take all these settlements, and it would be quite easy. It would be even easier just because the placement of France. But anyway, that's a matter for a different time. For a different part. As is this battle right here. I thank you guys for watching. Actually, I should say, I was thinking of, well, something I've been doing very recently. I've been doing a lot of recently is playing the Darthmod for Shogun 2. And it was quite fun, and I will actually... I'm considering starting a campaign in it, but of course, commitment and all that, I don't know if I will have the time for it, so I'm still in the considering stages. And as I have 2 other campaigns going, this one and the Napoleon one, I don't know if I will start it, but you should know that that's what I'm considering to do next. Anyway, as I said, thank you guys for watching, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.